Hi guys, Odeyemi Akinyemi is my name. This tutorial is for Crash 1000, Boom 1000. Those are the uh, indices I actually use it for. Okay? And I'm going to tell you how I use it and the reason why I really don't use it for Boom 500. Let me quickly show you why I'm not using this. Anything 500, Crash or Boom 500. In short, let me quickly show you if I'm able. Now, if you look at Boom 500 or Crash 500, the crash and the boom happens more frequently. Look at, can you imagine? Look at here. Look at, look at crash, crash, crash. You see, look at the numbers of crash within this domain. It's so much. It's so much. Because you are scalping, what we are doing is scalping. We are not actually trading the long trend. If I were to be trading the long trend, it would have been eggs that people wouldn't have minded. You see, it's just like forex. You can trade the 4 hours chart with some trading systems. You wouldn't need any issue. Okay? Well, but for the purpose of scalping, you are just taking a trade of one pip, of one candle or two candles, then you must be very, very careful. So because I'm scalping with my trading system, that is the main reason why I am not trading Crash 500. But if you still think you want to trade Crash 500 or Boom 500, the choice is actually yours. But for the purpose of this trading system, let me tell you how I use my thing. And let me quickly show you the indicator here. Okay. Uh, the trading system I will be sending you is actually the arrow. I'll be sending you just the arrow and I will tell you what it involves. Look at the moving average here on the main window. I'm having three moving averages, which are exponential moving average 7, apply to close, exponential moving average 9, apply to close with color gold, exponential moving average 21, apply to close with color magenta. Then I'll be sending you the candle timer. Okay, so this is just how it is. Then on the stochastic oscillator, I changed the K period, which used to be 5. I changed it to 9. Just that, just that. And I click on OK. Then you will have something like this. So in this trading system, I will only be sending you this. You have this ask trend indicator. Okay, you can just Google and download. I really don't use it. I really don't use it. So let me just tell you what I do. This is the trading system here. And first and foremost, you see the moving average 21 on crash index. You know, crash comes down from the word crash. We only trade the uptrend. We only trade the uptrend in crash. Okay, we only trade the uptrend in crash. That is the only thing that we do in crash index. Trade only buy. In boom index, trade only sell. What do I mean? This is crash index. This arrow only gives you a signal on the buy market. You are only going to buy when it is an uptrend. How do you know it's an uptrend? This is how you know it is an uptrend. Insert object, shape, eclipse. Now look at it. This is an uptrend because look at the moving average 21 is below all other moving averages. Look at it. The other two moving averages are above the moving average 21. Look at the stochastic oscillator. There is a crossover here. Look at this. Good. You see, look at this trading system here. Look at this mark. Look at the crossover here. When there was a crossover here, it already touched 20, level 20 of the stochastic oscillator. There was a crossover on the next candle. There was a pop up. On the next candle, there was a pop up, and this is the pop up here. This was the pop up. As it pops up from the beginning of the trade of the candle, you pick your candle. I only trade one candle expiration. You can trade two candles if you want. But I trade one candle. Okay, this trading system might not be 100% sure, guaranteed. Whenever you see the crossover this way and you see the uptrend, at times the trend might revert. It might not be a crash. Look at this red line here. It wasn't a crash like this, but the trend actually retraced. Do you get that? So it wasn't a crash, but it retraced. So you might have some retracement, which might not be a crash, but you cannot predict these people at times. So if I were you, you are just going to be calm, to be patient, and wait for a smooth entry. What are the smooth entry? The stochastic oscillator touched level 20. There was a crossover, and the two moving averages, which are moving average 9 and moving average 7, they actually were seen above the moving average 21, just as it is there, and the arrow pop up above every of the moving averages, uptrend. Then here, because based on this trading system, I will not take this because there might be a sudden reversal here. Even look at it, you saw it yourself. Look at the perfect one. Look at another perfect one. Look at another perfect one. So if you are calm enough, you will have good trades. You don't need to have 100 trades in a day before you can make money. No, you don't need it. Please be careful. You don't do what you don't need it. So you need to be calm and you will make good money. When I mean good money, I mean good money. Okay? I mean good money. So you just have to be calm and follow this meticulously. Look at it here. There is a crossover. Good. A lost trade. Here. You can see the trend is absolutely downtrend. You see that? Because the magenta color, the EMA 21 was above, not below. This was a downtrend. Completely downtrend. Downtrend. During the downtrend, if you have a pop-up of this way, it's an opportunity. During a downtrend, if you have a pop-up of sell, you sell. Because pop-up of sell might signify crash. There was a pop-up, so this was not a crash, it was a pop-up that the trend will go down and it actually went down. So this was an invalid trade because the trend was down. Hope you understand now how it works. Please just guide it meticulously. Guide it, and on boom market you trade crash. You trade crash on bull market. I told you I don't use the as trend. The only time I use the as trend is whenever this happens. Whenever I have this type of formation when the two pops up together, and whenever it happens, it goes most often two candles. But in this trade, you cannot just be too sure. Anything can happen, okay? So that is why whatever you are not willing, just look at the down trend here. A pop up, you trade. A crossover, a pop up, you trade. Down trend, that is for boom. We trade sell in boom. We trade sell in boom. So we look for down trend. You see that? So this is just a sensitization video to teach you how it works. By the time you use it on demo account in a day, you'll be able to see how it works. And if you are so much convinced about the trading system, you might close your eye and pick any of the trade. Look at this again. Double pop up, two candle. Okay. So, but not every time the two candle will actually happen. And when this thing comes up simultaneously, most often the ball first and the arrow. I used to love it. Like this, the ball and the arrow. But I'm not sending you this ball. I'm only sending you the arrow. The ball is there in the market at trend. I've told you, this is it. You can Google it. It's known as Axe Trend. Axe Trend indicator. The support and resistance. You can also Google it. I've only promised you the pop-up, and that is what I'm sending you. But after the 5 days trial, if you still want to get this trading system, then you will be having everything you are seeing here complete. You will be having everything complete. By so doing, it's just only going to be $50 one-time payment, or you join my premium group for $75 for a whole year. There is a particular indicator I just paid for. Is going to be in the group. It's already in the group now. Here, this is the premium center. Here, this is the premium center. I don't want to click on it because of people details. This is the premium member area. Okay, you get all these trading systems there. So it's as easy as ABC. So for every one of you who really need this indicator, you can go to the continuous indices. If you are watching this for the very first time, continuous indices, then you can come here, boom and crash volatility indices for free. If you are not, then drop your MT4 number here. You drop your MT5 ID, MT5 MetaTrader 5 ID. You drop your MetaTrader 5 ID here, both the demo and the real. For those of you who have not sent it to my email, just drop it here. As simple as that, okay? So once again, Odeyemi Akinyemi remain my humble name. This is the same trading system I use for this. Odeyemi Akinyemi remain my humble name. Thank you and God bless you.